Now on Talking Solutions, want to find out what Neighborhood Lift is about? In studio with us, welcome, Darius Toston. You're with Wells Fargo.
I am, thank you.
Darius, this is actually something created by Wells Fargo, is that right?
It is. It's the biggest philanthropic effort that Wells Fargo has put together in its history.
That's a big deal.
Right. It's the second time we're here in Las Vegas, but nationally, we've helped over 13,000 families so far. And in Las Vegas, we have over $5 million of assistance that we're bringing to give out.
I've seen a little bit on TV, and I know as we get toward the date and it's getting very close, I'm going to see even more and read more about it because this is exciting. What you're doing is, tell me if I'm right, providing matching funds for people who are buying homes. This is so great.
Exactly. You can come in with no money and get $2,500. If you're a vet or active duty in the military, you can come in with no money and get $5,000. And then it's tiered so you can get your money matched up to $7,500 towards getting down payment assistance. So for an example, we have a customer named Henry. Henry has $3,000 of his own that he brings in. He will get a match of $6,000 for a total of $9,000 that will go towards buying a house. And you can use that towards down payment assistance or closing costs. And there's other down payment assistance programs out there you can match with it so you can layer and put all kind of things together to help buy homes. It's really cool what we're doing with this program.
Well, Darius, I know that as far as the Las Vegas market, after the downturn, all the home builders are busy again. And I've heard real estate people here in town say Las Vegas is a hot market.
It's very hot. One of the things that we did with this program is do an affordable home tour. So we have real estate agents who have listings $200,000 or below upload their properties onto a website for customers who are going to the Lift event to view. Last time I checked, there was over 1,400 listings under $200,000. So you think about the amount of money we're bringing to the table, the amount of properties available in the price range that somebody would be able to buy at. There's a great opportunity for us to increase the home ownership rate in Las Vegas, which the Las Vegas home ownership rate is about 10% lower than the national home ownership rate.
Wow. Darius Toston is with us today. We're talking about the Neighborhood Lift program. Darius, you're with Wells Fargo, and Wells Fargo is the company that's making this happen. All the money that's being offered to homeowners is all coming from Wells Fargo. Is that right?
Exactly. It's Wells Fargo's effort to support the resurgence of homeownership in communities across the nation that have been hit really hard. And as you know, Las Vegas or Clark County, Southern Nevada was really one of the hardest hit in the country.
Yeah, we were. We felt it while it was happening. It took some time, but we're pulling out of it. You mentioned military having some great offerings with this Neighborhood Lift program. And Las Vegas is such a military community.
Exactly. We have Nellis Air Force Base. We have Creech Air Force Base. Plus, there's several National Guard and Reserve military installations here in town. There's a lot of military, ex-military veterans and active duty military that live here locally. So it's a great opportunity to support them as well.
So the kind of people who might want to consider coming out, the Neighborhood Lift program actually has a couple of dates reserved at the Flamingo. You've got a big area there where you're going to have on March 3rd and 4th, all-day event on that Friday and Saturday where people will actually come out to see you. What is going to happen at the actual event at the Flamingo? This is where it all happens, right?
Right. First of all, we had a registration open for people to set appointments so they can come in, see a loan officer if they're not already pre-approved. If they are pre-approved, then they come in, check in with the loan officer, they look over, make sure everything is valid, and then they go see a nonprofit where they get their funds reserved. Because this is such a big event, as of this morning, we only had one appointment left, and I'm sure now it's gone. So we really want people to still come out and walk in because typically only about 60% of the people who register show up. So there's still going to be ample opportunity for people to come in and take advantage of some of this money. And even if you're not quite ready to buy, you just want to get more information, there will be loan officers there, there will be city officials there, other nonprofits who offer down payment assistance, plus the nonprofit that we are working with this program. Nationally, it's NeighborWorks. The local affiliate is Neighborhood Housing Services. You can still come see them or talk to a loan officer and get more information about buying a home. It's a great event for people looking to buy. Even if you're not looking to buy right now, you may be looking to buy in a year. You can get a lot of information at this event.
Big event, free event.
Free.
And it's going to provide you with all kinds of information. So basically, Darius, you're talking to anybody who's considering home ownership.
Right. Exactly. So in order to qualify for the lift, you have to fit under a certain area median income. But I don't talk a lot about that because regardless of what your income bracket is, there's options out there for you. This particular program has one income bracket, but there's other programs out there, and there will be people on site that can direct consumers in the right direction so that they can get their homeownership needs fulfilled.
You know there's going to be a lot of people at this event, right?
I'm excited. I know there's going to be a lot. I know there's going to be a busy weekend, but I'm really excited. This is my passion. Getting people in homes is my passion.
Well, and from what I've seen, Wells Fargo is kicking in like $5.5 million toward this effort.
And that's just locally. We've done this in several cities across the country. So millions upon millions upon millions of dollars that Wells Fargo has spent, like I said, in the effort just to support the economic growth of the country as a whole.
So what we are suggesting, because on Talking Solutions, we always say, what can we do to help you? In this case, Wells Fargo is helping homeowners or prospective homeowners to find the information and get the resources that are out there so
Absolutely.
that we can always get down the road and become homeowners.
Right.
Achieve that goal. That is the American dream, right?
It is. Homeownership is the foundation for wealth in this country. So come get some of this money and get on the path of the American dream.
At this point, Darius, you were saying that a lot of the pre-reservations are filled, but you absolutely know that on the 2 days of the event for Neighborhood Lift with Wells Fargo at Flamingo, Friday and Saturday, March 3rd and 4th, all-day event.
Right.
You know there's going to be plenty of room and lots of information. And even
Absolutely.
if people don't want to do it right now, this is the place where they find out what they need to know and what resources are available.
Absolutely. There's a lot of misinformation about what you have to do to become a homeowner, especially for first-time homebuyers. So if you can come out and get this information, like I said, you may not be ready right now, but we can get you on the path.
What do people need to bring with them when they come down to see you at the Flamingo?
They don't have to bring anything, but I recommend that they bring pay stubs, bank statements, anything that a loan officer would need to look at typically to help you get qualified. So the more information we have, the better we can support the consumer, but we don't require you to bring anything. We can go based off of your estimates.
But I would think if I actually had some numbers, a couple of utility bills or pay stubs or W-2s or whatever, if I had actual real numbers, I get better, truer information.
Right. The better information you provide us, the more accurate your approval will be. And the last thing that we want is to tell someone they can buy a home, they go out shopping, and then we get the documentation later, and we can't do what we said we can do. So I absolutely recommend that consumers bring their pay stubs, their bank statements, tax returns if they can, to help the qualification process. But again, we're not requiring that you have that just to come, because not everyone is going to come and take advantage of the money. Some people are just going to come to get information.
A lot of money out there to be had.
A whole lot of money.
Now, Darius, since the money's coming from Wells Fargo, do I need to proceed and have my home mortgage through Wells Fargo if I get qualified?
Given that I work for Wells Fargo, I would love for everyone to get their loan through Wells Fargo, but it's not a requirement. Neighborhood Housing Services is working with other lenders. They are the ones administering the funds, so all of the registrations go through them. And there's a list of other lenders. I don't have that list, so I can't tell you exactly who it is, but anyone who's interested can contact Neighborhood Housing Services of Nevada, and they can give them the list of lenders that are participating.
I'll put links and a podcast of our discussion today on our Talking Solutions Facebook page. So if somebody wants to get more information, that's another way. And definitely mark your calendars for the event. It's the Neighborhood Lift program with Wells Fargo, and it's happening at the Flamingo all day, Friday and Saturday, March 3rd and 4th.
Right. Starts at 9 a.m. on both days, and I think it goes until 7 on Friday and 6 on Saturday.
It really is
I'm
an all-day
not 100%
event.
sure of the ending times, but both start times are 9 a.m.
I'd get there early, I'm just saying.
I would too. There's going to be a long line.
Darius, is there anything that I'm forgetting?
No, this is a great opportunity for homeownership in Las Vegas. When you think about the biggest opportunity for homeownership is those that are in the low to moderate income range, because there's not a bunch of properties that they can buy. This program, along with the other assistance programs that are available, enables more buying power for those homeowners, and this is a great time to get in. Las Vegas is a fairly affordable market, so take advantage of all those properties out there that are in the price range of consumers that this directly impacts.
Get it? Maybe some bonus money to go with?
Right. Like I said, come find out more information. There's other programs out there. You can layer upon layer upon layer. We can get you as much money as possible from all the different different partners in the Valley.
It's the Neighborhood Lift Program with our friends from Wells Fargo. It's happening at the Flamingo for the big event, March 3rd and 4th, all day long. And we're going to put the information, the links on our Talking Solutions Facebook page, the podcast there too. Darius, thank you so much for coming in. I own a house and I'm excited.
You absolutely look excited. I'm excited as well. So thank you for having me. It's much appreciated. I'm glad that we can get the word out so we can get this money spent.
Well, we're glad you joined us here today on Talking Solutions. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.